Hollywood putting all of these foreigners playing our heroes, that's very deliberate, and that's part of the benign neglect policy. This is part of them trying to erase us, and it's a very deliberate thing. Let me tell y'all something. There's a million other folks who are foreigners to play our heroes because they don't want us to bring that energy and spirit back to other foundational Black Americans. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? There's a certain energy that we can connect to with our heroes. See, the white supremacists, they're very scientific as far as lineage, bloodline, energy, spirits. They're very scientific as far as that. And they know if there's a person who has a lineage to that history directly, a foundational Black American, they know that it hits different from us. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you guys seen Judas and the Messiah? Is it the Black Messiah? The movie Judas and the Black Messiah. I saw it today. Let me say, excellent film. That's a great film. Our brother, our UK brother, I have to give him credit. He did a very good job portraying the foundational Black American hero legend, Fred Hampton. Kaluuya, that's his last name. I'm gonna give him his credit. He respected the culture. He did a great job. He took his time to really study Fred Hampton. Job. See, we don't have a problem with anybody doing acting or whatever.
Oh, yes, you do.
We prefer, because we got a lot of great Black men and women over here, foundational Black Americans who can play these roles. But if you play the roles of some of our heroes, some of the people from our culture, at least have respect for the culture.
So now you can be an actor from the diaspora and pull off the role. Let me start this video, y'all. Yeah, peace, family. Right back at you with another video, man. And you tune into War for Peace, man. So I just want to touch on this topic real fast, man, about certain movie roles that have been getting talked about with the ADOS FBA community, especially Tariq Nasheed, Yvette Carnell's. They've been saying that certain Black history roles shouldn't be getting played by the diaspora due to the connection, that they won't play the role well because of the connection. They need to have a connection, and if they don't have a lineage, the role is not going to be genuine. It's not going to get played as well as a foundational Black America would play it, and a bunch of bull and gibberish that doesn't make sense, because when you look at the art form of acting, it is acting. It's somebody that can portray and act as somebody else. It's a talent that some people possess, and it's a talent that some people learn as time go on with them going to the acting schools or whatever situation like that. So it's called acting. And what I don't understand, man, is some people will basically say that, especially Tariq Nasheed, will say that they can't play that role well due to them not being a lineage. He always go in on Cynthia Erivo, which a person I don't like either, because I seen her tweets say some bull stuff about Black people. But at the end of the day, it's all about acting. It's all about getting a role, going to audition. Who's the best fit for this role? To say that lineage has a lot to do with acting, then you wouldn't have people like Mel Gibson played Braveheart. He played what's that country, man, over there? Not Italy, man. In Britain, Irish. He wouldn't have played an Irish warrior. You know what I mean? So you got and he's American. So, but his skin color can go in those different roles. When we see a lot of old movies, medieval movies, a lot of those countries are in Europe, and we have a lot of American white actors play those roles because it's acting. And we have a lot of European white actors that play white roles in America. It's acting, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about acting. Now, I understand if somebody from the diaspora comes disrespecting and didn't want to play a historic role. I feel you, but at the end of the day, it's acting, you know what I mean? And we have a movie that just came out called Judas and the Messiah. And this movie is so brilliant, man. The guy that wrote this movie, the director, he did a phenomenal job. Put a historic story in 2 hours, man, and he captured it, man. And it was, the actor Daniel Kaluuya did a very good job playing Fred Hampton, and Lakeith Stanford played a good job of playing the snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna call him. I don't even want to say his name. But and Dominique Fishback played Fred Hampton's baby mama. I don't know if they was married, and she did a very phenomenal job. You know what I mean? And man, this dude Daniel Kaluuya, he speaks proper English like somebody from the UK. So that's his language. So for him to pull off an old school vocabulary speaking, how those dudes spoke in the 70s, because today's black men in America don't speak like the guys in the 70s no more. It's still English, but it was a totally different dialect of how they put their words and how they say certain things, man. And he captured that, man. And when you look at you go look at YouTube videos of Fred Hampton speaking in real life, man, it was on point, man. So a lot of props to Daniel Kaluuya. I made a video before about him playing this movie, and he did a very good job, man. So it's just to show you, man, that it doesn't matter where you from to play a movie. You know what I mean? So if you can play that role, more power to you. Just been a lot of hating going on lately with this ADOS FBA movement. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I hate that because what they do is try to do the reverse hating, and they say something like, well, they get mad that we claiming our lineage. And I always say this: when was black people ever not claiming being black Americans? You know what I mean? When people come from the diaspora, everybody know already the difference by conversation or even by language, even sometimes phenotype, or somehow some Africans look, you know what I mean? And a lot of the times you really can't tell the difference between the Caribbeans and the black Americans, because they all the same people, you know what I mean? And the phenotypes are exactly alike. You can't even really tell. But anyway, so the hating been going on lately with these roles getting put in position. And like I said before, certain roles I think that should be played by people that don't like the black community at all. You know what I mean? The Cynthia Rivos, people like that. But everybody else, man, it's acting, man. You know what I'm saying? The person that played Mandela was a black American. I forgot his name, and he put off that role. He played a phenomenal role. You know what I mean? And he had an African accent. He speak English, but he turned it into an African accent. You know what I mean? So he played a good role. You know what I mean? It's acting. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? He pulled it off. You know what I mean? So and that's an African historical movie. He wasn't. That movie wasn't. He wasn't played by a South African. He was played by a Black American, Mandela. So see, these are the things. Sometimes you just got to sit down and think and just meditate, or just think of what people saying, man. Relax, calm down, because a lot of people are heated when they listen to these people talk about these certain situations. The emotions can block logic sometimes, you know what I mean? So a lot of the times your emotion can block logic, you know what I mean? So when you get people all riled up and all that, logic don't even exist no more, you know what I mean? And logic is that that these actors, even if they're from the diaspora, it's a gift, it's a talent, it's a trade that people pull off, and they have to go audition to get these roles. It's not like they just getting these roles like these people are saying, oh, well, he's getting the role because they just keep getting people from Africa. This was a black man that made this movie. So now black writers and actors, black writers and directors are getting people from Africa now too. You know what I mean? And like I say again, man, Daniel played a magnificent role. The dude, he's very talented. You're going to see him in more roles. I'm not just saying black historical roles. I'm talking about movies in general. He's going to start getting bigger roles because the dude is very talented, man. I like him from Get Out, man. He played a good role in Get Out, man. And that's a classic movie. You know what I mean? There was some more black actors. You know what I mean? Some more black directors and writers that got Daniel Kaluuya. You know what I'm saying? Keenan and Peele. You know what I mean? So when they say these dudes these people are getting black act like these white motherfuckers are purposely getting African actors now, actors from the diaspora purposely, and then a lot of these movies, even Black Panther, you know what I'm saying, was directed by all black people. You know what I mean? So I just want to bring that to your attention and let me know what y'all think, man. Peace.